In the ancient village of Bethsaida, there lived a woman whose life was defined by a relentless and mysterious ailment. For 12 years, she had endured a condition that caused her to bleed continuously. No physician's remedy, no potion, and no incantation had brought her relief. Her days were marked by weakness, isolation, and the ever-present stigma of uncleanness. Despite her physical and emotional torment, she clung to a flicker of hope, a whisper that reached her ears about a healer named Jesus who was performing miracles across the land. Rumors of blind eyes seeing, the lame walking, and the sick being made whole had reached even the remote corners of Bethsaida. This healer, this miracle worker, he was her last hope. Determined to find this man, the woman embarked on a journey that took her beyond her village, across hills and valleys, driven by an unyielding faith. Finally, her efforts led her to a crowd that had gathered around a charismatic teacher named Jesus. She observed from the outskirts, her heart pounding with anticipation and fear. As Jesus spoke to the crowd, his words carried an authority that resonated deep within her soul. A sense of urgency and desperation seized her as she realized that she might never have another chance to reach him. Summoning every ounce of strength she had left, she pushed through the crowd, her eyes locked on the man whose reputation as a healer had become her lifeline. With trembling hands and tear-filled eyes, the woman drew closer to Jesus. Amidst the throngs of people, she reached out, her fingers brushing the edge of his garment. It was a touch born of profound desperation, an act of faith that conveyed her belief that even this slight contact could restore her to health. In that very instant, the woman felt a surge of warmth, a sensation she had not experienced in years. The ceaseless flow of blood stilled, replaced by a newfound vitality coursing through her veins. A gasp escaped her lips as she realized she was healed. But Jesus, aware that power had flowed out from him, turned to the crowd and asked, "Who touched me?" The disciples were perplexed. In such a throng, many hands had surely brushed against him. But Jesus waited, his gaze fixed on the woman who stood before him, trembling and fearful. With tears streaming down her face, the woman fell to her knees at Jesus' feet. She confessed her condition, her suffering, and the desperate hope that had compelled her to touch his garment. In response, Jesus' eyes softened with compassion. He spoke with a gentle authority that quelled her fear, saying, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your affliction." The woman's heart swelled with gratitude as she realized that not only had her body been healed, but her spirit had been touched by something greater. Her 12-year ordeal had led her to this moment of encounter with the divine. She rose to her feet, her soul lighter than it had been in years, and as she walked away, a new chapter of her life began. Word of the miraculous healing spread like wildfire throughout Bethsaida and beyond. The woman's story became a testament to the power of unwavering faith and the boundless compassion of Jesus. Her journey of suffering had culminated in an encounter that transformed her life, not just physically, but spiritually. And as she shared her testimony, her story inspired countless others to embrace hope, reach out in faith, and believe in the possibility of healing and redemption, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds.